Welcome to On the Water Adventures. I'm your guest host today, Sheephead King Gregg Campbell. Hopefully with Captain Brett Jolly, I'll be named Muskie King today. We're out of Green Bay with a good friend of the show, Captain Brett. We're going to go out and chase the muskies.
They've been biting really well, Greg.
Great.
The last few days, we had 4 2 days ago, 6 yesterday, so we should have some pretty good action today.
All right, I ate my Wheaties this morning. I'm ready to do battle.
All right.
So stay with us. We're on the water.
You want some of this? How about this? What about this? How about this? If a relaxing vacation is on your mind, give Apple Vacations a call. On the Water Adventures visited the Amelia Azul Resort Ixtapa this spring, and to put it mildly, it was fantastic. Whether the beach is your thing, fishing on the Pacific Ocean, or just taking the kids to a safe and enjoyable destination, the Amelia Azul Resort Ixtapa is a great place in a tropical setting to visit. Log on to applevacations.com or call your local travel agent and book your dream Apple vacation today. Apple Vacations is the official travel provider for On the Water Adventures.
Out here, a man's gear better stand up. This Reynolds fella, good example of that. Divides his time hunting, roping, and makes his living fishing. Always after the big ones, crappie, bass, or redfish. He's partial to vicious fishing lines. Cast easy, resist abrasion, sensitive to the slightest strikes. Time to get vicious. Reckon?
I'm gonna need a bigger net.
So today, I know there was talk about changing the size limit this year. Did that go through?
It was just an advisory question on the Conservation Congress hearings. It passed through the committees and it went to a vote as an advisory question where it passed throughout the state for the second time that it passed. And now it's going to take another year or so for it to actually get on the ballot. So we're really hoping that people will get out and vote for it when you're at the spring hearings. It's really a necessary thing out here. These fish, we have no idea what the potential is on these fish. Mm-hmm. We got to give them time to grow. This is still a reintroduction program, and these fish have the potential of being world-class fish. They're hitting 50 inches in 10 to 12 years.
That's some growth.
I mean, there have been a lot of 50 inches taken out of the system, and those are young fish. They're still viable eggs. And those are fish we need out here. They have good genetics.
What were they pushing new size limit to? Or trying to?
They're trying to get 54. It's going to be on the ballot. I'm not sure if it's going to be on this next year or the year after, but you know, anybody that gets out and sees that on the ballot when they're voting, for whether you're there just for deer hunting stuff or whatever, if you see that, please vote for the 54-inch limit on Green Bay.
Great.
We just have the potential to have something so special here. We want it to stay.
All right. Why don't we throw this last rod out and tell us a little bit what we're doing?
Okay. Yeah, throw that one out at 12 feet. Basically what we're doing is trying to cover a lot of water right now. We're covering a big flat full of shad. Shad are what these muskies are chasing right now.
That's the main forage out here for them?
So we're using smaller baits that mimic the shad, you know, 5-6 inch baits. It's about the same size as the bait fish out here. We're looking for areas on these flats that are holding a lot of shad. Watching the locator, looking for schools, and once we've located a few schools, we work back and forth over them, and muskies are right mixed in with them. So we'll get some action. We'll see several bites.
Yeah, we're gonna have to swing around and get that. Hopefully he's not gonna get to that other one. He's behind the boat.
Keep him coming.
I don't want to horse on him. Yeah. How do you think the drag's set? There we go. He's starting to come at me. Ooh, ooh.
Nice fish.
That's a nice fish.
First fish of the morning. I've only been out here 20 minutes or so.
Yeah?
Not bad.
Yeah, some good conversation, and all of a sudden, line's screaming.
That's the exciting part, when that rod takes off and the drag goes.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice fish. You want to double check the drag, make sure
You're gaining, you're doing
okay. I have a tendency to, I don't want to lose this guy.
All right.
So about how fast were we trolling there?
About 3.2 or 3.3. Water temps are still pretty warm, so we troll a little faster. Once it starts cooling off, then you start slowing down.
He's swimming at us.